The 43rd annual ACC Kickoff has concluded today, and it was the coaches that had to field the media. Jimbo Fisher addressed defending the national championship, Jameis Winston, and the strength of his team.
It's all about what you do now. You have to live in the moment. You have to proceed to the future, learn from our past experiences and grow from them, and then be hungry enough to go play great football this fall. You have to prove it every day. When good enough becomes good enough, you have a problem. If you don't ever keep that attitude of domination, that hunger to be great, somebody's going to pass you up. It's too competitive in our business, and there's too many good players and too many good coaches out there to not stay on top. And I think that's always your goal. If you don't have that, you should get out of it. If we're fortunate enough to be in that situation, and we all plan to be there, of getting that calculation of how hard you work guys into that game, because before it's a one-game deal. Now then you get to 10 days after, and how you're going to handle travel back and forth and all those logistics. I think it's very critical. But everybody's going to have the same chance. Everybody's going to have the same problems and be in uncharted waters themselves. But that's the goal. If you want to be a champion, you got to get in it. So I think the excitement will override all those things, and we're looking forward to it too. It'd be a very exciting and great challenge. The thing about Jameis that amazes me is his ability to learn. The thing about Jameis that no one knows, and I think you got it yesterday, he's a genuine people person. He enjoys who he is. He loves being in front of people. If there's 300 people in a line, he'll sign every autograph before he leaves, shake every little kid's hand. He understands that. But his ability to learn, his intelligence level, not just as a football player, but as a person, as a student, all the things. He's a true student athlete. And I think from that standpoint, his ability to learn is why he will always continue to grow and be successful, because he understands mistakes. He's willing to accept them. He learns from them. He moves on. But he won't make those same mistakes twice. And I think his character, down deep, who he truly is remarkable. And the more you're around him, the more you're amazed by him. He's continually getting better fundamentally. I think as a player, you have to grow yourself physically in his footwork, his eye movement, his eye control, looking guys off even more. And I think then, understanding defense is even that much better, recognizing certain things, blitzes, scenarios that much quicker, because he can process the game and get the ball out even quicker, which he does tremendously now. But I think you can always get better in those things. And I think being patient. I think you're going to be challenged to be patient, because people aren't going to try and give up big plays to him this year. But acknowledge them when they're there, and just making sure you don't get bored with the game and the way all the 7-on-7s out there, all the camps, all the quarterback coaching. I think these kids are getting a greater knowledge of the game of football at a much younger age, and we're also developing them better physically. When you have those guys in the trenches on the offensive and defensive lines, it makes the game much easier. And we have tons of experience, athleticism, and ability. So and knowledge. So I think that will be a tremendous advantage for us this year.
Florida State has been predicted to finish first in the ACC, and Jameis Winston is predicted to be the player of the year. Stay right here at Seminoles.com. As fall camp begins in early August, we'll have your complete Seminole coverage. From the Grand Over in North Carolina, Jonathan Schlacey, Seminoles.com.